All Out was way too long. They could have cut at least 3 matches from this card. Kip Sabian versus Pac, it was a good match, but I hate this box gimmick. That could have been cut. Ortiz and Ruby versus Sammy and Tay for the mixed tag titles. It was a good match. I love Ruby, I love Ortiz, but that didn't need to be on this card. That could have been on Dynamite. The Casino ladder match started off great. You had Claudio, Penta, Phoenix, Dante Martin, Wheeler Yuta. It was a banger. Then it ended so stupidly, but it made sense in the end. Stokely Hathaway's faction came out. They grabbed the chip and then handed it to the Joker. But I hated it at the time. I was really enjoying the match, and then the momentum just abruptly stopped when they had that spot with the Joker. Dark Order and Hangman versus the Elite was awesome. I really wanted the Dark Order to win this because I am a huge John Silver fan, and he deserves a title. I don't know why this man hasn't had a title in 3 whole years of him being over. Why hasn't John Silver have a title? Give John Silver a title. Athena versus Jade was a good match, but I wish it had more time, and there were reports that it was supposed to have more time, but some time was cut from it. But Jade looked so good in that She-Hulk outfit, didn't she? FTR and Wardlow versus Motor City Machine Guns and Jay Lethal. The crowd wasn't in this at all. I was bored by it. I didn't think it needed to happen. Wardlow needs to go on a huge solo run and start destroying people like Miro did when he had the TNT title. The TNT title picture has been lackluster ever since Cody left, and I hate it. Hobbs versus Starks ended so abruptly that I thought Starks got injured. But there are no reports that Starks got injured, and apparently Hobbs was always supposed to go over. But in my opinion, you're just killing Ricky Starks' momentum. Swerve in Our Glory versus The Acclaim. This was an awesome match. The Acclaim were super over. I know Swerve in Our Glory is supposed to win because I was expecting them to win, but how hot the crowd were for The Acclaim, this is the time you should have called an audible and gave the win to The Acclaim and give them the tag team title because the crowd was on fire for The Acclaimed. Then the 4-way match with Toni Storm, Baker, Jamie Hayter, and Shida. It was a decent match, but it felt really clumsy. It didn't seem like the women were on the same page, and the crowd noticed. They were pretty dead for the whole thing. But apparently it was always the plan to have Toni Storm win the title, but she was supposed to win it in a one-on-one versus Thunder Rosa. Then we have Jungle Boy versus Christian. Apparently Christian is injured and wasn't able to do a full wrestling match anyway. This is why they did this turn with Luchasaurus, but it was terrible. Why did he turn on Christian just to turn on Jungle Boy again? He's getting the Big Show treatment right now, and I don't like it because I really like Luchasaurus. I'm running out of time. I don't want to do this, but like for part 2.